Hey guys, welcome. Happy Sunday to all of you. I'm actually a little early today, so that's really unusual for me. This is a little bit of a special live as I am at the beach, and I wasn't really sure if I was gonna go live today, but I felt so good, and I meditated outside this morning, and the air smells so good, and I just love spending time with you guys. So I decided to go live quickly. Let me know if my stream's okay because I don't really know about my Wi-Fi at the beach. And let me know if you can hear me in the chat, please. Hold me 1 second. Because for some reason I'm not seeing your chats. Let me know. Let me know. This sounds perfect. Okay, cool. So welcome. Yes, I'm at a condo at the beach, not where I usually go live, a little bit of a different background for you guys. At the end of my live, I'm gonna show you my view in case you guys were wondering, because it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna go as in depth today. Hey, Carmen. I'm not gonna go as in depth today because I'm on vacation. That shows you how much I love tarot. I even do tarot on vacation. Like, literally, I live and breathe what I believe in, y'all. I don't just say these things and then go about my life in a different way. Like, it's a part of me. So, it's really nothing that stops me from wanting to connect ever. But, yeah, I am going to just do 2 cards. That's it. I'm saying like 3 to 5 minutes each zodiac sign. I know that's not my norm, but you can check out the extended you versus them readings. All of them were posted this week. So all of the October readings are out, Aries all the way through Scorpio, so you can get a little bit more info there. We're just going to pull some cards for the upcoming week and see how it goes. And yes, oh, check out my new necklace. Isn't it awesome? So beautiful. It was a gift. ADD. Random. Anyways, I meditated before I went live today, so I won't make you guys sit there while I meditate. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. I'm going to do 1 card from the numinous, 1 card for you, 1 card for the person you're dealing with. These are going to be quick. We're going to be in and out today. And maybe if I have time later this week, I'll do some additional bonus readings, okay? When I come back from vacation. So, let's go ahead and get started. And it's really hot in here. Just FYI, I'm really sweaty. Really sweaty today. All right, so I'm going to just do a quick prayer. I'm feeling really connected today, guys. The ocean always makes me feel so clear. Like, my clarity is really, really enormous today. It feels so good, you know? So these readings should be interesting. I always pray for the same thing, that all the messages that I get for you guys today will be in your highest good, that will give you something of value, that will be accurate for you, and wishing you guys the best, wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Turn on the ceiling fan. I didn't even know there was a ceiling fan in here. That's a good idea, Carmen. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure it out. Is it this one? Oh. Nope. No. This one? No. You know what? It's probably fine, guys. It's probably fine. I don't know. I don't know how to turn the fan on. That was a good idea. It was a good idea. But I have 3 hours to walk around this room and hit all the light switches. But I figured out how to turn on a few different lights. There we go. Oh well. Wouldn't be me. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. Aries through Pisces. Quickie readings today. Quickie readings. What can Aries expect energetically speaking in the upcoming week? So Aries, you have the overall energy of Neptune, which is Piscean energy for a few of you. This is all about imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice. It talks about universal love, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, the ether. To me, like when I see the energy of Neptune, I always think about intuition and almost like connecting your imagination to what is actually occurring in front of you, or you know what I mean? Like paying attention to your thoughts and seeing how that's correlating into the things and events that are unfolding for you. So I think some of you will get like confirmation of the connection between what you believe is possible for you and what actually occurs for you this week. And whatever the outcome is will be something for you to reflect upon later on. Because often this does talk about bringing the subconscious to the conscious. And that's kind of a deep message for you, Aries. Be a really good week to meditate. If you don't meditate, you know, because I feel that your intuition is really heightened, okay? And if there's been confusion, if there's been pain or heartache, you might get some revelations on that, all right? And as I say that, I pull out the Three of Swords, Five of Cups. So Aries, you know, if you have regrets, if you have somebody or something that there's regrets around, that there's heartache around, that's what I feel like this revelation is about. I keep wanting to sing Mariah Carey so bad. I don't know what's up with Mariah Carey and the sign of Aries. I think she is an Aries. But Vision of Love is playing in my mind. It's like watch your expectation, Aries, because if you expect to be let down, you're going to be let down. You know, because the energy is here to wake you up to what you're emotionally feeling or expecting, and then and wanting you to reflect upon how that comes back to you in the form of relationships. So I feel like if there has been the sense of, you know, feeling that I heard you're not good enough, or somebody try to make you feel that way, this is coming to the realization that there was something inside of you that told you that you were not good enough, and maybe you were tolerating a situation or a person that you shouldn't have been, you know? And this could be in the far past for some of you, but for whatever reason, this retrograde might bring up these emotions this upcoming week, you know, and asking you to look at it again, or it might come up in your thoughts, it might come up in your dreams, and it may re-trigger some things for you, you know, if this is not recent. Person you're dealing with, they have the World card. So this person is completing some cycles in their own life, in their own emotional experience. And the World talks to me about completions, yes, but coming full circle. So the person that you're connecting with is coming full circle. That could be what the energy is about, especially if they're coming full circle to you. But I feel like this person's in this energy here, Aries, of release, you know, of letting go. Or needing to let go of something that they keep coming back onto, okay? But it's just this energy of having empathy, but needing to have empathy for yourself. This is really interesting because your readings have been very good. So, like I said, I feel being triggered. I feel some of you may be triggered this week, and it's on an emotional level, and it has to deal with, in particular, something that you felt let down about in the past. Coming full circle to be released. So that's interesting. I have water here, I have air here, and the fixed elements. So water, air, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Whew. It's like 300 degrees in here right now. All right, I told you these are going to be quick. Let me know. Taurus. man, Carmen, I really wish I knew how to turn that fan on right now. Burning up. Should just give up on it. Taurus, you have Capricorn energy here for a few of you. So this is about, you know, being more serious, being more authoritative, being more ambitious and realistic, especially when it comes to work goals, finance goals. That may be a focal point for you this upcoming week, because it talks about structure and tradition, feeling accomplished, you know, wanting to feel accomplished or feeling accomplished, you know. This talks about being more down to earth and disciplined. But, you know, whenever I see this card, Taurus, I always want to say, you know, not so serious, you know, because serious energy carries with it this feeling and emotion of concern or worry. Because if you knew that, you know, universe always has your back, everything's conspiring for you, there's really no need to be so serious. You could just kind of be a little bit lighter in the energy, right? When you're in that knowing. But when you're not in that knowing, everything seems so serious, so serious, so serious, so important, so important. And it's because you're not really trusting, you know, you're not really having faith that you don't have to push so hard. You don't have to push against the grain. It's good to have goals and ambitions, but your primary goal in life should always be to find ease, to find joy, to find happiness in the present moment. And everything that comes from that would be from inspired thought. So if you've got a goal that you're working towards, Taurus, I feel like it's totally fine to, you know, get down to earth and get very serious about it. But also, you know, make it more about the experience than the outcome, because that's all it really is ever about anyways. Yeah, because there might be some internal conflict here. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, look how serious this is. You know, you could be accused of not taking someone or something seriously, or vice versa. It's a very authoritative energy here, all right? So if you've had any conflict, drama, family conflict for a few of you, and if it's not with other people, then internal conflict, it's because you're pushing too hard. You're pushing against the grain too hard. It's really not that hard. Just kind of chill and sit back in your knowing, you know what you're reaching for, and get into alignment and then reach for it, or it'll reach for you. Actually, you won't need to do much. But I do feel what's going to help you get there, though, is by setting some goals, you know. Feeling accomplished before you even start will help you move the energy along as well, which sounds counterproductive, right? Like, why would I feel accomplished if I haven't done anything yet? Because you're searching for the emotion first, and then you're reaching for the thought. So if you feel accomplished with who you are now, then that would attract more things to feel accomplished about, is what I'm saying. Because this push and pull, this tug of war, all of this that's going on, you know, it's because, you know, you might think that you need to do and be all of these things to all of these people, and you're just pulling yourself apart, possibly, or needing to push something through as opposed to just, you know, let it play out. Person you're dealing with, Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords. So whoever you're connecting with, they're open to love. Kind of. They're of two minds about it. So this is like a very contemplative, like a very playful energy, kind of being more open than usual, and then detaching and being more contemplative, especially if you're dealing with an air sign this week. You know, where it's like when they want to turn the love on, it's all the way on, it's all the way up, volume 100. But when they want to turn that love dial off, it's zero, it's blank, it's, you know, whatever. That might really piss you off as well, Taurus, especially if, you know, you're trying to take things more seriously, possibly with this person or with this connection, because if it's not about finances and work, it could be in regards to this connection. Like, say you're being very serious, you know, and or wanting to take things more serious, or they are. There's a mismatch in the energy. One just wants to play, be more playful and thoughtful. The other one wants to control the situation, and I'm seeing it as you as being the one that wants to be in control, but it could be this person, it could be flip-flopped. But I just feel it's like, yeah, one day they're in it to win it, the next day they're just a bit like aloof. That could just be their demeanor, that could just be how they are, and maybe this person doesn't like it when you're serious, or vice versa. You may not like that. So Aries energy, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. Capricorn. Love your dress. Is it? Yes, it is from my sister's shop. Which her shop is just temporarily down right now because she moved into a new home. But once she gets unpacked and everything, it'll be live again, and she should be getting new merchandise soon. So, but yes, it should be in there. It should be in the shop. Okay. All right, Gemini, I wasn't ready for you. Let's try this again. Gemini. Gemini, you have Pisces energy here. This is very imaginative, compassionate, healing energy. Could be connecting with Aries as they have that as their overall as well. This is kind of out of your wheelhouse a little bit unless you have Pisces in a significant placement, particularly your moon. So I feel like you're going to feel a little bit more detached, so to speak, a little bit more impractical than usual. It's like mixing this very dreamy type of nature, this very imaginative type of energy, and then kind of getting illogical with it. So be careful about like ignoring any red flags during this week. Be careful about not seeing the truth of something or someone. If you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, as Abraham Hicks would say, then this is a good energy, meaning it's going to bring out your more intuitive, softer, empathetic, healing side. But like I said, if you're out of balance at all, this could be more of an escapist type of energy, a very impractical energy, that could have you pulled into like an elusive type of situation or person. You might be pulling in an elusive person during this time frame. You know what I got, Gemini? The answer eludes you this week. I don't know what that means, so we'll see. Yeah, so you have the 9 of Wands here. I'm sorry, the 7 of Wands. So you've definitely got your guard up, definitely feeling a bit defensive possibly in the energy when it comes to, I feel a specific connection, even though I don't have that out, but it could be in regards to any area of your life. It's like having your guard up and then manifesting from that space, which is going to give you more reasons to be guarded, So like maybe you ignored the red flags in the past, Gemini, and you didn't really give that, you were being impractical possibly. And now it's like, fool me once, shame on, you, fool me twice, shame on me. And now you're never going to fool me again, because those are the types of messages that I'm getting in, that you're not going to allow yourself to be fooled. You're going to listen to your intuition, right? Because that may have resulted in something that took you a really long time to clean up. And you're in the process of cleaning up your vibration, I feel, with the Magician here, because this talks about, yes, manifestation, but in order to get there, to manifest what you want, you kind of got to clear up your own vibration. And so it's you're kind of pulling yourself in two energetic directions here, though, Gemini, because it's almost like, I get the feeling of, wanting to protect your healing, wanting to, not be fooled again, but also when you are in that state of mind, you essentially attract more to you to defend. You know, so you got to be really careful about that. And a way to reframe that, maybe, Gemini, is to know that your well-being is natural to you, that nobody can take that from you, that what's yours is yours and indebted to you. And, you know, you've come to some realizations. You don't need to go through that again. Don't expect that. I feel like I keep getting the same message for Geminis lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So this is the person you're connecting with. They are, whoever this is that you're connecting with, they're getting inspired, okay, to see things from a different angle. You know, I feel like this person is searching for intensity, passion, could be sexual desire if this is intimate, you know, trying to see things from a different angle. And I feel like you're over here kind of wanting to create something, but then pushing it away. So it's like you're asking and then you're pushing it away. You're calling something into you and then you're pushing it away. So it's like you're asking in thought, but then your emotional vibration is not in alignment with it, meaning you might be reaching for something that you don't emotionally feel ready for yet, and you're not really acknowledging that, you know. And so, you know, I always say, if there's confusion in your energy, if there's hesitation in your energy, that's not the time. You know, that's your soul's way of letting you know you're not ready yet. You're getting ready to be ready, but you're not ready yet, you know. So anytime you go to make a decision, you know, and you feel hesitant about that, or there's some, you know, concern or question over it, that means it's not the right time then, you know, or that you got to get really confident in the energy before you push it forward, is what I'm saying to you. Could be dealing with fire, water, Sagittarius is what I have out. Don't mind me. I couldn't figure out how to turn my fan on if you're just tuning in. Okay. Cancer. Is there a remote? I don't know, Carmen. You know we'll be here all day if I try to look for it. You know what? I think you're right. Hold on a second. Hold on. No, that's not it. Never mind. It's okay. Got a drink of water. Phew. Oh well. See, I would turn the air conditioning on. Oops. But the air conditioning is really loud. Like usually loud here. It sounds like it's run by diesel. So you wouldn't be able to hear me over it. That's why I put the air conditioning on. But it's fine. Cancer. Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Come on now. Get on back in there. You had 3 cards pop out. I just had deja vu, which is really crazy. Like massive deja vu when that card came out. So, Cancer, maybe having deja vu this week, seeing some synchronicities. As I say that, the numinous comes out. Which is about the unknown, deja vu, psychic abilities, intuition, synchronicities, everything I was just getting ready to say. You know, your intuition might be very heightened this upcoming week, absolutely, you know. This also talks about shadow work and, you know, kind of feeling yourself out as it pertains to things that you may yet to let go of. I feel like you're seeking new opportunities, absolutely, with the foreign travel and adventure here. You know, your faiths and beliefs being highlighted. This is all spiritual energy here, Cancer. So you might really be feeling that opening up for you, whether you're a spiritual person or not. We're all spiritual. Some of us just aren't aware of it yet. But, you know, it's like you might have things occur this week and you're like, there's no way. You know, there's no way. You know, you think of a song, it's on the radio, or, you know, you have deja vu like I just had, where there's no way. You know, I know I've never done tarot ever in this space. Now, I've been to this condo several times because it's one of my favorite places to go. But I've never done tarot. So there's no reason I should remember this moment. Deja vu. So you might be having one of those like inexplicable, is that the word? Moments where you're just like, why does this feel familiar to me? You know? And if it's not downright deja vu, it could be that sense of familiarity, you know, like coming into a connection or a situation this upcoming week where it feels familiar. It's like, I've been here before, been down that road before, you know, and I think that that's for a reason, because it's asking you again to look at, okay, since you're familiar with this type of situation, this energy, how did you handle it last time? Did you like the way it turned out? Because you may be getting, so to speak, like an energetic revamp or redo this upcoming week, especially with the 10 of Cups coming out on your side. So this is all about emotional fulfillment and family and getting tapped in, turned on, tuned in. Yeah, taking that time out, dedicating your time to yourself. Some of you might be dedicating time to family or career this upcoming week. Lots of happiness here for you. It's almost like, I remember how that felt. Some of you may have not felt happy in a while, like genuine happiness, you know, where you just wake up and you're like, ha, good to be alive, you know? Some of you may really be tapping into that and being like, oh, I remember this. Oh, I like this. I like when I feel this way about myself, you know, and it's pulling you in that direction, asking you to work on that, work on maintaining that, get really good at making that your new baseline emotion, Cancer. So you get a little glimpse of the goodies this week. I like it. Person you're connecting with is Knight of Wands, the Star. So this person looks pretty content to me over here. You know, you definitely could share a home for some of you with this person, or a career tie for others of you. But it's just, this person is kind of celebrating who they are this week, you know, finding this more playful energy, being more action-oriented, especially if that's not what they have been doing in the past. Kind of reaching for their own star, their own dreams, you know. So whoever it is you're connecting with, whether you're with or without this person in your current life, you're kind of on the same energetic wavelength, which is really nice, you know. So I like that for you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius for sure, but I have Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I got all the signs here. I got fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. I like that reading, Cancer. Go ahead. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're in here. Whew. It's like 3. By the time we get done with this live, I can't even tell you how hot it is in here. It's like sitting in a sauna. My hair is going to be like drenched wet. I don't even want to get up and show you the sweat stains I have on my dress. Woo! You know, I always get really hot when I do readings anyways. It's just like the energy in my body just increases a lot when I do readings. So it's not abnormal for me to feel hot, but not this hot. I'm on fire over here. Don't say ew. I can't help it. Whatever. All right, Leo. Okay, I have a song in my head. Reach out. That's the only lyric I could get. Reach out. Okay, some of you might want to reach out, you know, or have someone reaching out to you. You have Sagittarius energy here, Leo. This is all about being enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, pleasure-seeking, travel, adventure. You know, there are no bounds other than the bounds you place in your mind as to what's possible for you. So this might be a good week to take some risks, you know, to do some things outside of the box, to, you know, go into this more happy-go-lucky state, especially if you have been, you know, kind of holding yourself back or feeling stagnant. A lot of times the limitations we experience in life, not a lot of times, 100% of the time, the limitations we experience in life are the limitations that we set for ourselves. No one else sets those limitations. No one gets a contract when they're born that says, you baby number one, you will get unlimited potential. You baby number two, you're only going to get this much potential. No, we're all born with the same potential. That was probably a bad analogy, but you know what I mean. We're all born with this limitless potential, right? Now, whether we hone in on that or not, that's where our free will comes from as we grow. And people want to make it about everything, but thank you for the $4.99. About us, you know, they want to say, well, I wasn't given this advantage, or I didn't have this platform and this person did. I didn't come from that kind of family and that person did. And we want to make it all about that, and that's why we don't reach our potential. That's never the truth, because, you know, it's been proven time and time again. You can come from the gutter and go all the way to the top. If it was impossible, no one would achieve it. It is always possible. It's just how much do you want to tap into that, Leo? Because that is where your limits are set. They're set in the mind, nowhere else. Hold on a second. I had some cards fly out. So I feel like that's important for you to hear. And I was trying to see what cards flew out. It was the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords. So there's some clarity here, you know. Reasons to celebrate this week, you know, getting the truth of the matter, you know, whether that's from someone else or, like I said, from your own divine insight. Insight is the word. And I heard the song Reach Out. So, you know, you may be reaching for something new, a new experience. You may be reaching out to someone because you have clarity, or because you have clarity, someone might be reaching out to you. But it's a reason to celebrate this week, Leo. So I really like that. Feeling more grounded. You could be surrounded by family this week, or find pleasure in that. Or if it's not family, then it's within the home or with like minds, you know. It's like when we seek opportunities, that's when the opportunities find us, you know. This person is the Page of Cups. So this person's open, you know, to a connection, new connection, friendship for some of you. This could be a child as well. But I feel like there's an opportunity here on this person's side. They may be open to new possibilities themselves, you know. They may be opening up to you. This could be the person reaching out. I have water and earth. I think this person's of two minds, Leo, though, because it's like they want to emotionally be somewhat open to you, but then their focus is more driven somewhere else. So it's like, if you need me, I'm here, okay, yes, but I actually am very focused on either career or somewhere else in their life that they're also putting time and energy into, which a third party situation in the Leo reading that I did for October. And I don't usually like to read third parties, not because I have anything against it or judgments against it. It's just, it gets too complex when I'm trying to read multiple people's energies. So I try to avoid it, but I couldn't avoid it in that reading. So some of you, if you are in that third party, involved in one, someone may be trying to show you love and affection, but actually they're building plans or putting time and energy in someone else, you know. caution with that, right? Or you may be doing that. If you're not in a third party, then it's just like this person is, you know, they're open or trying to show you some sort of gesture of friendship for some of you. But just know you're not their primary focus, at least not this week. You know, they've got other things that they're trying to invest time and energy into. But it's like, if you got clarity over here, who cares? You know? Because I'll take clarity over this piddly little cup here any day. You know? So set your priorities. Leo. And I just realized oh my gosh. I did that in... Yes, I did. I did it again. Okay. Leo. When I did your October reading, I accidentally used the same deck for both sides. And I've never done that before. Now, this whole time I've been live, I've been doing this deck for you, this deck for the other person. And what did I just do? I did it again. Not that it invalidates the message. The message is a stand, but you might be very intertwined with this person's energy. Very intertwined, like twin flame type of energy, if you believe in that. Because that's the second time I've done that. That is crazy. Wow. Crazy. Virgo. Let me readjust. It'd be helpful if I could put my hair up, maybe. Virgo, I got 444 in here. All right. Ooh. Oh, you must not have been in here earlier. I did try the fan. I couldn't figure out how to turn it on. This is not my usual space. If I could have figured out how to turn it on, I would have for sure. It's fine. Virgo. Virgo. Man, the numinous energy is here again. Could be connecting with Cancer, since they also have that. This is also about psychic abilities, intuition, deja vu, synchronicities, paying attention to those things. You know, we're not just this physical sack of skin. In fact, very little of who we truly are is this piece of skin. The bigger part of you is always energetic and vibration, always connected to you, and what is making this mechanism work, so to speak. So you might be really tapping into your higher self, you know, and getting evidence of it this week. And it could be coming in the evidence of seeing more potentials in life, you know, getting more hopeful, just waking up and for some reason just feeling more hopeful, I feel, or encouraged, especially if you've been stuck or stagnant. This is about growth cycles and realizing the reward of life, you know, and something coming to fruition as well for you this week. It might be unknown to you now, but you have actually developed and grown so much, Virgo, in 2020, you know, and this is an opportunity to tap into untapped potential just by coming to the realization that, you know, there is so much more than what you are perceiving is possible for you, and you might get evidence of that this week, like I said. So yeah, Six of Swords, this is movement forward, travel possibly for a few of you. You know, but to me, now the Six of Swords is coming out of the Five of Swords, so you might have been in this space where, like I said, you felt like you needed to defend yourself, or rejection, or strife, you know, anything that the Five of Swords speaks about. I feel like that's in the past energy, and now you're definitely moving forward from that, placing your focus more onto the future and what the future potentials are, because you might have been really stuck on the what is and what was and what happened, and you know, feeling the emotional turmoil from that space. But then this week it's like you wake up, I feel like it's just going to be like you just wake up and you say, I have hope, you know, I have potential. There's another avenue here being shown to you. You know, if you've been at a crossroads, making some decisions this upcoming week that are going to move you in a better emotional direction, which I really like that for you, Virgo. You've not had the easiest of readings lately. Person you're dealing with, they're in the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. So this person's trying to be practical and down to earth and grounded, but they keep getting in their own head. You know, they're a bit disconnected, right? So I feel like this person may place a lot of focus on like the tangible, the external reality. You know, I don't think this person has come to the conclusion yet, Virgo, that their external reality is a connection of the way that they're thinking about it. You know, this might be what they would call in the spiritual community an asleep person, meaning they're still thinking they're responding to the world and they're not understanding the world is responding to them. You might have that knowing, Virgo, or you might be more solid in your knowing of that than this person. And so their struggle or their strife is still present where you're kind of moving out of that energy. And certainly this can be vice versa. But it's like this person gets into their own way because they start making practical, logical movement forward, and then they doubt. That's what it is. They doubt themselves. They start to get disconnected. They start to let stress take over and worry and what if, you know, and it pulls them out of this energy here. So that's kind of what I feel like they've got going on. You could be dealing with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Pisces. Libra. Don't forget to give me a like if you're in here. No, it's not a new house. I'm just on vacation. Doors switch, Dana. Doors switch. You know, people that don't usually follow me that find this video, they're going to be like, what is going on right now? But those of you who know me, you know this is so typical. You know, it's always something, whether my table breaks, I can't figure out how to turn on the fan. What was the one time? I couldn't get my lighter to light the sage that one time. Door switch. I don't know what you mean that. There's a switch by the door. I'm going to try this one last time, guys. Maybe because I got butt sweat at this point. All right. Door switch. Door switch. No. Why are there so many light switches here? No. I don't see any other switches over here, guys. No. Trying all of those. It was by the door. What are you talking about? I feel like you guys are sending me on a wild goose chase right now. What door? By the door. What door? Remote. Okay. There's a remote here. This is for... I don't know what that's for. This one? Oh, scared me. I give up. There is no switch by the door. Nothing over here. I give up. It shouldn't be this hard, you know. It really shouldn't. There's no remote control for the fan. Call the office. It's a VRBO. There is no office. It's a private condo. Anyways, it doesn't matter, guys. I'm fine. Look at me. I'm making it work. Plus, we're already to Libra. So, I enjoy your guys' company. Thank you for trying to help me find the switch. Well, there's no chain on it to pull. No. It's very futuristic. You see it? It's no worry. I'll turn the air conditioning on as soon as I'm done going live. I didn't turn the air conditioning on because it's one of those, it's a unit, and so it's really loud. You wouldn't be able to hear me over it. So, you know, who needs air? Anyways, let me refocus my energy so we can do Libra. Whew. Libra, you have the 7th house of relating, which is also your card. Nice. So this is about partnerships, companionships, friendships, marriage, relationships. This week is going to highlight relationships, okay? Bringing balance back to that arena of your life, having some sort of justice in that sort of arena of your life. Feeling more open, I feel, Libra. Feeling more balanced in who you are. You know, getting a better understanding and awareness of how you feel about relationships and what role you're playing in that. So I actually like this. Woo, some of you definitely could have a reconciliation this week or a reason to celebrate with the 3 of Cups here. Of course, this could signify a third party, but we'll see. I feel this is more of, oh, come on, Libra. You're only supposed to get 2 cards. You got 4. All right. Libra thinks they're special because it's their birth month. Which, happy birthday, Libra. Loving you guys that are celebrating. But you got 4 cards, so happy birthday. I'll keep them. There's definitely a reason to be happy. You know, this upcoming week and the star at the bottom. You know, even if there is someone that may not be so happy for your happy, irrelevant. Sometimes people, you know, people who are not happy with where they are in their life, they take other people's happiness as a personal attack against them. And it's really just a reflection of the fact that they are not sitting in that knowing that they also deserve happiness. You know, so like some of you, you know, you might be feeling good, doing things for you, doing things that feel good to you, and it may make someone else feel a certain way and not your problem. You know, sometimes we want to lower our energy so that to make someone feel more comfortable, you know, so that we don't seem like we're bragging or that we're, you know, being braggadocious, which is all baloney. You have every right to brag on who you are. You have every right to feel proud of your accomplishments, and you should never lower yourself or, you know, pull that energy down to appease someone who just has yet to remember who they really are and that they deserve all of those accomplishments as well. This is almost exactly the reading I got for you for the October you versus them. Now that as I'm saying it, it's all clicking to me. So definitely go check that reading out, because this is almost exactly the same as what I felt then. And some of you, it's not really about another person. It's about you feeling the need to doubt your own happiness, which is really silly, Libra. It's like, wow, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. When's that shoe going to drop? And setting the expectation for that is not going to help you, There might be quick communication coming in. Definite manifestation here of something to be joyful about, getting more balance, feeling more like yourself. So we'll see what the person you're dealing with energy is. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like Libra, whoever it is you're connecting with, they're feeling inspired, having some really intense energy over here. It's actually helping them move forward, but their progress is a bit slow. So they have an idea of what they want and what they're desiring. It's just taking them a while to, move to that next step, right? This person is afraid of misstepping, is the word that I got. I don't know why that is. I'm not going to pull any cards to clarify, but that's the word I got, misstepping. And this could be the person that may not be so happy for you, just to be quite honest with you, but not for all of you. That may be totally unrelated to this person, but you know if it is or not. I just feel like this person doesn't want to misstep. They're trying really hard to just take it like either one day at a time or like just one moment at a time, but they know what they want. They know what they want. They know what they want. So could be dealing with Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Woo! Scorpio. Scorpio. Well. Somebody said you called. You rang. I did. Scorpio. You gonna answer? Here we go. Empowerment. Good. This is about empowerment, right? So being strong, joining forces, very intense energy, which is not out of your wheelhouse. So you're pretty comfortable with intense energies, as you yourself are very intense. This talks about concentration, making allies, collaborations, but it can be a very overwhelming energy if you let it, okay? So it's like, don't get too involved, Scorpio, and whatever this is, because it could overwhelm you, if you give too much of your time and attention and focus to a specific area of your life or a person. Instead, it's like, allow your strength to help you to see the bigger picture, and if there's cooperation in the energy, empower yourself to acknowledge that and join forces for some of you. So let's see. I do feel like Scorpio for this entire year, thank you for the super chat, that you have been in empowerment, freedom type of energy, I want to say since like January. So, 2020 has brought all of us major lessons in our life. So for you in particular, what I've been picking up on in your readings is this sense of wanting to be unbridled, you know, not wanting to feel obligated when you don't want to feel obligated, having that independence, that freedom of thought, and really downright empowerment, you know, empowerment. So it doesn't surprise me that that keeps showing up for you. Justice here, Libra energy for some of you. If you're dealing with Libra, check their reading out. I just finished theirs. So you've got Justice here, the Two of Swords and the Moon. Some of y'all rode Libra's energy because I'm only doing 2 cards and they got 4 and now you got 3. Some of you might be on the cusp of Libra as well. But this is feeling uncertain in your emotions. I shouldn't say that because honestly, Scorpio, you know exactly what you feel with the moon here, but maybe not feeling comfortable to express that to the outer world, you know, or being closed off to whatever, you know, because this is a bit of uncertainty in the energy, right? Not really knowing what direction to go in, not really knowing what the most correct thing to say is, maybe even doubting how you feel, you know, trying to get balance with that, trying to feel justice here. You know, some of you are closed off emotionally. You feel very justified in doing that. The reason you're doing that is because you feel like if you open those floodgates, it's going to be hard for you to reel it back in. Like it would be very overwhelming. So it's just easier to block it out, ignore, don't want to address that because I feel like this is kind of an overwhelming type of emotion here. But I feel like you're using your Scorpio nature to compartmentalize that so that you can maintain some sort of balance here. Right. And, you know, I'm not saying that it's not okay to compartmentalize, and as an Aquarius, I totally understand that because Aquarians are very good at that. But I'm saying it'll be right there. It'll always be like until you address it, till you feel it, it'll still linger, right? Because when we compartmentalize, we don't release and we don't process. And if you want true empowerment, it's like acknowledge the emotion, you know, lift the veil, and then justice is yours. Oops. Person you're dealing with, 6 of Wands, and Judgment. So this person's energy is feeling successful, maybe successfully letting go of judgment. You know, if this person had been holding judgment towards you, towards the connection, I feel they have successfully let that go. All right, you could not trust that though. You could feel, or maybe you haven't let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, good for you. You let it go. But I haven't, you know, and that's fine. But just know that whatever emotional space you choose for yourself, Scorpio, is where you live in. But where you live in, that emotional space that you choose to hold on to will have no effect on this person because we cannot assert our emotions. We can't make someone feel something that they don't want to feel, right? So it's like needing to look at that, I feel, for some of you, or something like that, you know. I feel like, yeah, you have an ally here, but you don't trust that, or you're not fully open yet, but some of you are getting empowered, all right, to go that direction. So it could be dealing with Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. And that was actually really similar to the October reading as well. So if that resonated, go check out the October you versus them readings. I'm going to tell you, my readings usually resonate a lot more if you come back to it about a week after I publish them. I'm not saying don't watch them right away. I want you to watch them right away. But come back to it a week later, watch it again. It'll make a lot more sense to you. All right, so even if you've already watched that reading, watch it again. It might make more sense to you. Sagittarius. 4th house of roots. This is all about family and home, economy, your roots, your background, comfort, cooking. That may be where you're really focused this week. Rejuvenation, self-care, your inner world. You know, Sagittarius, you've been doing a lot of inner work this year as far as, you know, getting more grounded, getting more rooted. So, not surprised that energy is here. The Tower. Yeah. So, this came up in the October reading as well, you know, not feeling stable in the energy, okay? And I feel if that has been the case, and I know it has been for a lot of you, this is the week where you're going to get more grounded again, where you're going to start feeling like yourself again, and you're going to get some rest here, okay? You're going to get like a reprieve, or you need to give yourself a reprieve. And this message keeps coming up for Sagittarius, and it keeps coming up. If y'all don't go and book like a retreat for yourself, I might have to reach through the phone and book it for you, you know. It doesn't need to be as extravagant as a retreat, but take some time for yourself. Take some time for yourself. You need it, right? You deserve it. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on, you know, as kind of just taking a break. Also, this week, you know, I think that you're also taking a break from things that you can't control. You know, things that are out of your control, because there might be some things that have gone on or going on that may try and disturb your peace, you know. But it's like, if it's out of your control, then it deserves to be out of your mind as well, because there's no point then in giving your focus and attention to it, Sagittarius. So also this can talk about, you know, unexpected changes this week. I heard unexpected changes in behavior. Could be connected with Capricorn, because I had that reading, I had that message for them last time I read for them. And then I also heard unexpected changes in weather. I don't know. I don't see it as a bad thing, because you're just chilling over here, you know? So it's like, some of you have come to terms with the fact of like, let it be, let it come, whatever, you know? I'm okay. Or it's just like you're at peace with whatever the change is. All right. So I don't feel like this is something to be scared of or worried about. I feel like, yeah. The Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the person you're dealing with. So this person might be a little bit closed off, but they're trying to get in touch with how they feel, most importantly. Like, so if this person is closed off towards you, Sagittarius, you know, don't let that fool you, because this person's definitely in love, you know, in love with you for a lot of you. Or they've got a lot of love towards the connection, or they could be learning self-love. You know, that may surprise you for whatever reason. You know, maybe you're not used to, that's it, the change in behavior. Yes, the change in behavior. That might surprise you to know that, to hear that, for someone to say that, you know, with such genuine emotion, because it's like, what? Maybe because they have not expressed that to you before, or you weren't aware that someone was carrying all of this emotion over here, you know, because they may not have been expressing it because they were trying to keep their balance of their peace, you know, and block it out, block it out, block it out. They may still be doing that, but they still have all this love. I need to see what the Tower is about. I'm sorry. Yeah, some sort of shocking decision. Okay. So there's some sort of change in decision making on your part, and for some reason that changes everything. Or it allows in more stability. It's like, I'm not going to make those choices anymore. I'm going to change that behavior, that pattern, that belief, that thought, and it gets you more rooted. Interesting. Let me know how this week goes, all right? So I have Scorpio energy, Libra energy, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, and Sag. I need a drink of water real quick. Then we're going to go to Capricorn. Can y'all see how fast I'm going today? Pretty proud of myself right now. I'm not gonna lie. Those 3 hours lives, they get me. They get me energetically. I'm zapped after I do those 3-hour lives. Let me grab a glass of water. We're gonna do Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and then we're ready. Oh, actually, no, then I'm gonna show you my view in case you want to see it. Okay. You guys are still stuck on the fan. All right, so we're gonna try and figure the fan out together once I'm done. I feel like our powers combined, we can figure this out. It's got to turn on somehow. All right, Capricorn. Whew. Capricorn. Ah, come on, Capricorn. Get on in there. Just do one card. So Capricorn, you have Sagittarius energy here. Some of you could be on the cusp, of course, dealing with one or have it in your chart. This is a very enthusiastic, philosophical, independently driven energy, okay? It's a very honest energy as well. You know, this could talk about traveling and risk-taking. Who did I have this for? Leo. Some of you could be connecting with the Leo. But this is like wanting more adventures, wanting more experiences, wanting more action in your life, okay? So if that's been missing, I feel like this week may highlight that energy for you, where you just get this surge, you know, to seek out something new. And it doesn't have to be big things. It could be like seeking out a new place to eat, maybe a new type of beverage, or, you know, it could be really as small as that. You know, to each their own, but I just feel like this need to have some sort of action and new and feeling more refreshed by being able to do that. See, now Capricorn is usually a creature of habit. Capricorn generally like the practical. They like a schedule. They are the enforcers of the schedule usually, and the enforcer of the rules usually, if they're upright, meaning upright in their energy, high energy. But on the downside of that, sometimes Capricorns get stuck and they get stagnant and they get bored with life, and then things kind of become mundane when they're on the flip side of that, and then they want to break the rules, you know, then the rebel comes out of the Capricorn. So it's like finding a nice balance there where you kind of have your routine and you stay practical, but you mix it up just a little bit, you know. Give yourself like a different route to work or something, or, you know, if you always walk on this trail, you try this trail, you know, something really small, I feel. But if you have Sagittarius in lots of placements, you might be more comfortable with bigger changes during this time frame in particular, like big changes. So all of you are on different vibrational levels, but I feel that for you. So then the 10 of Cups is here, which is about emotional fulfillment, you know, feeling satisfied. Ooh, oh, this is good. See, when you get outside this box a little bit, here's this really nice energy here, Capricorn, where it's like, you know, feeling good for no reason, being happy for no reason. Some of you may have a lot of family surrounding you, loved ones, or like love opening up to you during this week. You know, this is like thinking onto the good memories, thinking about the past, yes, but how but also adding something new, like this new flavor to it. You certainly could be reconnecting with someone from your past. This would not be like someone you didn't want to reconnect with, because this is a desired emotional fulfillment, you know, like a childhood friend or something, or just someone you haven't talked to in a few weeks or something. That could be what it's about, but mostly it's about just feeling happy to feel happy, you know. Which is always the highest energetic vibration you could put yourself in, is being happy for no reason. Because that gives absolute faith. That gives the strongest energetic wave that law of attraction can pick up on. Because what you're essentially saying is, I'm happy just to be alive, and everything else is irrelevant. And then the universe says, okay, so everything you want, we're going to open the door for and open the door for and open the door for, you know, because you're just happy to be happy. And that's smiled upon, right? Be happy to be happy. It's not because you have anything, that you got anything, that it's not even because it's a Friday or a Saturday. It could be a Monday. You're just happy to be happy. You know, that annoys people. When people are like really, really happy, it is annoying to other people. Because most people live in this very skepticism, I want to say cynicism a bit. They don't tend to do that. They just think that life is supposed to be like serious and hard and a struggle. And so it doesn't seem natural to be happy all the time. That would be weird. But actually, it's designed to be the exact opposite, where it's weird not to feel happy. It should be the opposite, where happy is the baseline, and when you go out of that, that's weird. You know, but Capricorn, that may be a lesson you're learning for yourself, you know, is to loosen up in that energy, because this is really loose. This is really going outside of that box, I feel, for a lot of you. But it could be someone you're dealing with. This person's energy, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, they are investing time and energy into themselves, I feel. You know, there's some sort of new potential here. This person is kind of cultivating things that they feel are worth their time and energy during this time frame. This person's being a lot practical. This could be your practical, and you could be the one that's up in the clouds. They may not understand that, like I said earlier. But to each their own. To each their own. It doesn't matter on which side you're at, you know, it's to each their own. But this person has a more serious energy. They have a more, like I said, practical vibe, where they're like, okay, yeah. And you're almost whimsical. Some of y'all are like, I don't believe you, but just let the week play out and see if you don't get a taste of whimsical. Okay, and then let me know. Could be dealing with Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Couldn't get that out. Sagittarius. Aquarius. Try that again. Aquarius. Libra energy here for you. This is all about harmony, balance. Some of you might have Libra in your chart, be dealing with one. And if so, go check out their reading, I guess. This is all about wanting more balance, especially in relationships. Wanting to be fair, you know, being more graceful in your energy, being more considerate of others. On the downside, Aquarius, this could be a little bit indecisive, a little bit too people-pleasing, or even judgmental if you're out of balance. So you just want to be aware of that. But I feel like overall, this is a very nice energy for Aquarius. It complements your energy, Aquarius, quite a bit. So looking for more cooperation in your life, more harmony in your life this week. Then you have the Magician. So you're manifesting something here. What is it? Oh, goodness gracious. Some of you are manifesting heartache, you know. You may not be doing this consciously. Or you're manifesting harmony in a situation where there was heartache. Okay, so I'm going to get clarification on that. But it's the sense, Aquarius, of having all the tools necessary to pull yourself out of this vibe, you know, to pull yourself out of that. And you might finally get the cooperation you've been looking for, or to get in that space that you've been aspiring to be able to put a squash to that, you know. So I feel like there's something here that you're working with on an energetic level in the way that you're thinking and feeling about a situation that you felt was unfair, you know, that really hurt you, you know, or a person that really hurt you, but wanting more harmony in your life, you know, and letting the harmony trump the pain, you know, meaning like putting your focus more on the harmony than the pain is what's going to make this go a lot more balanced for you. So let me see. The Tower wanted to come out. What is the Three of Swords, please? Strength card. Yeah. So I feel like you're having the strength and the courage here to pull yourself out of that energy. But, you know, some of you, you're still grappling with this. Some of you definitely still have some heartache that you're still grappling with, you know, but I feel you have the tools necessary, Aquarius, to pull yourself out of that if you haven't come to that realization yet. Some of you haven't come to that realization yet, and you're stuck in the pain, and you keep creating more pain because you're stuck in the pain, and where you're stuck is what you create next. And so you're in this very vicious cycle for a few of you, and you haven't had the courage to pull yourself out of it by refocusing your thought. You've been sticking to it for too long, you know, telling yourself this broken-hearted story too long, and it's like, snap out of it if that's the case. Some of you are snapping out of it, and you are getting a hold of it, you know. So let's see this person's energy. Six of Swords, Queen of Swords. This person is having a lot of emotions that they are keeping to themselves. You know, this person may feel led astray by their emotions. They may feel you have led them astray, you know, or they led you astray. And very much contemplating this. They may see you as very emotionally removed or distanced from them. And I feel like this person may be having a bit of trouble with that energy. You know, they may think that you've completely detached, Aquarius, but you're over here still battling it. You know, for a few of you, you're over here still feeling that hurt or feeling that love. And this person's thinking that you're done and you're not, you know. But maybe you gave that impression, right? Or that you were over something, but actually, you know, you're still working with your confidence in regards to that to some degree or another. Something like that, you know. Because this is your energy showing up on their side. Meaning, one, if you're in their energy, they are thinking heavily about you, and I feel a sense of disappointment. I don't know if that's in themselves or you or what, but yeah. This is interesting. So let me know how this plays out for you, Aquarius. Could be dealing with Leo, could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, another Aquarius, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or yeah, air sign. Pisces, and then I'm going to show you my view. Pisces. All right, Pisces, you got your own card, the 6th house, just Virgo energy, Pisces energy here. So this is all about a combination of two things. One, being in tune with your emotions again, because I felt that some of you were struggling with that a bit in October. Just really allowing yourself to fully be the Pisces that you are. But I feel this week it's a combination of taking your strengths, taking your emotions, and getting more practical with it. You could be working on your health and well-being, your daily rituals, learning some new skills during this time frame, and then at the same time also focused on your visions for the future and spirituality, and somehow incorporating that into your craft. I think that being aware that we're a spiritual entity is so key to getting what we want in life, because when you come from that perspective, when you come from source perspective, there are no impossibilities, so it makes it easier to see the bigger picture and therefore follow inspiration, which will always lead you to the perfect job that makes you fulfilled, the perfect relationship that balances you out. It's when we don't trust our source, our self, that we start pushing and insinuating things into our life that it gets a bit complicated. So I feel for whatever reason that's important for you to hear, Pisces, that allow your natural intuition to guide you, and you can't be led astray, so I feel that some of you have been confused, not really trusting what you're feeling, but what you're feeling is your compass, so don't ignore your compass, Pisces, because you are magic, and if you incorporate that intuition with the practical, that's pretty good balance there. So your energy is the 5 of Cups, the Hermit. There's some regrets here, or looking on to things that don't really serve you. You're getting some insights and reflection on that, because the Hermit is all about reflection. You might be very isolated or introverted during this week, or wanting to go there when you're not emotionally feeling well. I think that's why you could be working on your well-being, on your health, giving your focus to that, because you might be in somewhat of an emotional funk, so to speak, or you have been in the past. But you're gaining some sort of insight, some sort of enlightenment on this, because the Hermit is always going within for the answer. And that's exactly what I was talking about. That was exactly your advice, because you're focused. You could be pulled into the wrong direction easily this week, Pisces, and start to be like, I'm never going to be good enough, or I wish that wouldn't have happened, or, yes, I got this going good, but I still suck at this, and all those self-defeating baloney things that we tell ourselves. That's not in alignment with source and how source sees you. Source sees you as capable of all and connected. So you might want to meditate this week. Well, I don't ever think there's this day you shouldn't meditate. Like 15 minutes every day will change your life. But if you've gotten out of the practice of meditation or haven't started it, you might want to try it. Here's what you'll gain from it. Everything. Physical well-being, mental well-being, manifestations. There is no limit. It's the simplest thing you can do, meditate. So the person you're connecting with is the 6 of Cups. The Hermit, so you're definitely dealing with a Virgo. Because I've got Virgo twice. 3 times. Or you have that in your chart, maybe. The person you're connecting with, they're in the 5 of Cups, the Hermit. They got the same exact cards as you. Oh my God. You and this person are doing the same exact thing. This could be a twin flame. This could be soulmate energy. You're definitely mirroring each other. I don't think I've ever gotten 2 card combinations where it was exactly the same cards and placement. So it's like this person See, now I feel like you're having a bit of trouble turning this energy around, all right? Or this person is. But this person is also gaining enlightenment, you know, feeling a bit overwhelmed in the emotion, kind of getting sucked there. They may isolate, you know. They might get sucked into your emotions. If you're connected with this person, you are connected. Whether you're sitting next to them, they're 300 million miles away, I don't care. I don't care if they're in a different spiritual plane. You are connected to this person. So it's like, when you're feeling a certain way, they feel it. You know, if you're sharing a space with this person and you get down in your energy, their energy comes down. Or when they're down, you're down. When they're up, you're up. You know? Same. I feel like this person's connected to you, very much so. And also reflecting on the same exact things you're reflecting on. This could be someone you have past history with, a lot of memories with, or there's something about the past that holds the connection together. It could even be past lives. I don't usually get these kind of broad ethereal messages, but I'm telling you, I have never had cards come out like that before. And I've been doing readings for like ever. So I don't see action or new. I just see an acknowledgement here. Mirror, mirror. All right. So like I said, it could be doing with Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's it. Water and Virgo. That's what I have. Capricorn here. So it could be any zodiac sign though, because these are general readings. Y'all. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so do you want to see my view real quick and then I'll let you guys go? If you follow me on Facebook, I showed it yesterday. But I'll show it to you again because this is pretty nice and I like it a lot. And also you can get more stuff on Facebook. I go live on Facebook a lot, probably more than I should. I just like every thought I have, I'm like, oh, I gotta go live. I want to share that because I feel so connected to all of you, you know, especially my Facebook followers, because it's more of an intimate setting over there. So anyways, if you want to hear my random chats, you can catch me there. You can also catch me on Instagram, linked in the description box below, also in the about section of my YouTube. We're going to go on a little tour here. Oh, it's okay. It was just my water. Now, before I show you my view, I'm going to prove to you, okay, guys, that I'm not crazy and there is no fan switch here, all right? So, come with me. Come on. Okay, here's the fan. Here's the fan. No switch. No pulley thing. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. And you guys said this one. Nothing. And we tried this one over here, which isn't this cool? It's a wall of mirrors. Nothing. Nothing's happening. No. This one? No. You see? There are no hidden switches. Look for a remote control. Who gets a remote control for a fan? Let's see. No. There's 3 remote controls. See, this one says sound effects. Definitely not it. This one is from 1999. I didn't even know they still made these remotes. Do people still have cable? I've not had cable in years. I just have Netflix. And Hulu, which Hulu is awesome. Okay, see? No switches here or here. But now I'm going to show you my view. Remote in the drawer. What's this? No, look at how old this remote is. I can't believe I have 486 of you helping me find the remote to my fan. Oh, clap my hands. Let's try that one. Fan, turn on. It didn't work. It must not be a clapper. It's in the kitchen under the switch. In the kitchen. Under the switch. No, I tried those. It didn't work. It's on the wall. Who cares? Who cares? All right, so I'm going to show you my view. I don't know what you can see. Ooh. Anybody want to tell me why the song "When the Saints Go Marching In" is in my head right now? Did you hear me? Did y'all just hear me saying that? Why is that in my head? Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Random. Nice. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I am wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.